What's up guys, Artem MMA here, going to be talking about Askar Askarov versus Alex Perez, which was literally announced today at the time of recording, but by the time that the video comes out, it will probably be 1 or 2 days after I record it. But point is, this bout was announced very recently, Askarov versus Perez, and I'm going to be picking Askar Askarov. And what I really like about Askar Askarov in this fight is that he's making such a quick turnaround after the loss to Kai Kara-France. Yes, he did lose to Kai Kara-France, he lost the second round pretty clearly. The third round was close, but Askar Askarov didn't really do anything with his grappling in that round, and Kai Kara-France did outland about 2 or 3 to 1. This fight is taking place in July, so it is 3 months away, so both guys are going to have the time to prepare, both guys are going to have the time to make the weight. Hint hint Alex Perez, hint hint Askar Askarov, both guys known for missing weight. In the past, Alex Perez missed weight against Matt Schnell. Matt Schnell, you said, you know what, I'm not going to fight you because in my last fight my opponent missed the weight. And yeah, so anyway, the point is, like, Perez, like, that's a rescheduled fight, I believe, in there. Matt Schnell withdrew somewhere in there. Askar Askarov got injured somewhere in there, and then originally, back in 2021, in May, I believe that is, Alex Perez withdrew. So many withdrawals for Alex Perez. I think he's been battling some injuries. He's been battling his opponents falling out, and this fight's not quite happening. This fight was meant to take place around July last year, and now it's taking place around July this year. And it's a shame for Alex Perez, man. He's really missing out on a decent amount of his prime between like the years of like 29 to 32. But he's returning as 30-year-old. Askar Askarov still hasn't turned 30 yet. So we'll see kind of what's about to happen here. I'm picking Askar Askarov to win. I think he's going to win by decision by utilizing the wrestling. But Alex Perez probably is a pretty live dog. He does have great leg kicks, as he has shown against UCF Omega. And Askar Askarov, as we saw against Kai Kara-France, when Kai Kara-France was defending the takedowns and the fight was taking place on the feet, where Askarov doesn't really want the fight taking place, although Askar Askarov does have great stand-up. He got very uncomfortable. He looked very uncomfortable in the octagon, and I feel like if Alex Perez could make Askar Askarov uncomfortable in the octagon, like Kai Kara-France did, he could find success. But I don't think Alex Perez is going to be able to do that to Askarov. I think Askarov is going to be able to use his forward pressure. He will make improvements from the Kai Kara-France fight, because Kai Kara-France is definitely the best defensive wrestler, so defensive grappler in the flyweight division. He proved that against Askar Askarov. He proved that against Rogerio Bontorin, and yeah, like, Kai Kara-France is great defensive grappling. I feel like Askar Askarov would have learned something from that fight for sure to be able to get the fight where he wants it. But Alex Perez is live as a dog, but I'm going to be picking Askar Askarov after Alex Perez takes a decent amount of time off. And Askar Askarov coming back straight away after a loss. I like to see it. You can tell he's not going to be super unmotivated from his first loss. So not super unmotivated from his first loss is kind of what I'm trying to say. And he's going to be ready to make a return. So I'm really looking forward to that. I really do respect it. I'm picking Askar Askarov to come back and win a decision. Literally 9 votes on the Tapology community right now. 56% Askarov, 44% Perez. What that means is 5 people have picked Askarov and 4 people have picked Perez. And yeah, anyway, like, only 9 votes. You can't make anything out of that. If there's like 1,000 votes, you can, but you can't have 9 votes. So I'm still going with Askarov here. I think he's actually a very slight favourite. I think by the time that the fight does happen, we're probably going to see Askar Askarov a bigger favourite. Probably not as an insanely big favourite, maybe like minus 300 or so. But I think he's probably going to open, the lines are probably going to open Askar Askarov like minus like 170 or something like that. So keep an eye out for those. And yeah, that's it. A little announcement video. It's about 4 minutes long. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe if you made it this far. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.